Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we have a brand new bottle here on my cask. It's the Aberlour Casg Annamh. Is Gaelic, and I'm no native Gaelic speaker. I'm even not a native English speaker, so I have quite my difficulties with these original languages, but it stands for rare cask. Cask, it's written with a G in the end. Cask. And that means that here we do not have this huge number of casks mixed together in a batch, but it's a small batch. And they say it explicitly here on the label, small batch, number 0001. So there will be more than 999 batches of this, probably, I have no idea. It's non-chill filtered, it's 48% ABV, so it's no cask strength. It's a batch of casks, and typically those batches are around 30 to 50,000 bottles. But here they explicitly say small batch, so I think they will have 12,000, 15,000 bottles in that batch, and I think they will at first have a look how this bottle will be accepted by the friends of Aberlour in the market. And there is a batched bottling from Aberlour, the Abunak. I had that, and I had a few of those batches, and all of those batches tasted a little bit different, but the overall direction of the taste was the same. So here I expect also some variances between batches. So be aware, if you see this video, it's batch 1, probably 2, 3 and 4 and so on will taste differently. So this expression is significantly influenced by the finest quality Oloroso sherry cask. Well, that is one of the selling propositions of Aberlour, using a lot of Oloroso sherry casks. A rich and intense whiskey. The fruity flavors are balanced perfectly with spicy notes of licorice, ginger and cinnamon. Cinnamon. So this one is not so much a whiskey for the summer as it is for the holiday season, where all these bakery is around, and this licorice, cinnamon, cloves are all around. Yeah, and here in the back, this whiskey is matured in 3 types of casks. The European oak sherry cask, and this is something special because roughly 2/3 of all European sherry casks are made from American white oak, because it's a lot cheaper than European oak. And these are European oak sherry casks, so you should expect an intense, spicy European oak character in it. And 2 different types of American oak casks, resulting in a rich and intense whiskey. Which 2 types? There are always some differences in this American oak. There are some with very fine rings, grown very slowly, and others having more nutritious ground where the rings are thick and big and grows fast. So there might be 2 different kinds of this American white oak. The fruity flavors are balanced perfectly with the spicy notes of licorice, ginger and cinnamon, as they said on the front. And here we have the detailed tasting notes, starting with the color golden amber. I think this is mahogany. It's more than gold, darker than gold. Nose rich and sweet with fruity notes of tangy orange, glazed cherries, resins and a hint of ginger. Palate sweet and fruity flavors of apple and cinnamon, crumble and ripe peaches, balanced with spicy notes of licorice and cloves. Finish long and rich, fruity with a touch of dry spice. So there's a lot of intense spices in here. Little fruity. Wow. Little fruity, but not too much sherry in it. The diameter of the cork is quite big, so the opening is as big, and if you're not too careful, I split a few drops. Quel dommage. Yeah. It's intense, full, fruity, with a top note of light fruit, those cherries probably. Back down, there's more, like blood oranges, darker, fuller resins, probably from the sherry cask. And it said there's ginger in the aroma. No, not yet. No sharpness, no spiciness. It's just full and intense. That hits you. Wow, 48%, quite intense. Spicy. First, sweet notes, mouth-watering, spicy. Probably these very light peaches, as they said, but not that long, only a very, very short time. And then spicy notes, licorice, cloves, cinnamon. I'm not quite sure. I know cinnamon very well. I like cinnamon a lot. But no, I don't think that I have it already. Aftertaste long, intense, but not bitter. So this is a younger one. If it's older, it would have acquired a lot of tannins from the European oak. They stayed on the label or on the tube. No, this is spicy. This shows intensity from the oak, but not the bitterness. Oh, good mouthfeel, full, intense, pressing on your tongue. Spiciness going up. Now the ginger is really, really present. Yeah. Oh. And it stays for a long time. Even now, still there, the ginger. So these casks are especially selected, probably more intense ones, as for the Abunat, or the 10 years of age, which is, I think, discontinued. So the 12 years of age is now on the market. And if you have the Aberlour Abunat, which is now out on the market in the 60-something batch, if you take some of that, its cask strength, reduce it to 40%, let it rest for a few days in a sample, and then you compare it to the 10 years, then the taste is quite, not similar, but comparable. And that shows that the Abunat is normal Aberlour just in cask strength. And now they decided to have a special cask selection. And this special cask, this Casg Annamh, don't know how to pronounce the H and the back in the end of the word. No. With this rare cask, now they have a better selection of casks. So even with this no age statement whiskey, you have really a definite better maturation in the whiskey. And it's priced, it's medium priced in the mid-50s, euros, dollars, pounds, whatever. And as I said, it's batch number 1. There will be more of this whiskey and of those batches. So don't be astonished if there are different tastes in the bottle you will have in the future, in the upcoming future, from later batches. This is intended to be. It's a natural product, and the taste will change between batches. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. There's always more to come.